I really need to bring my S.H.I.E.L.D. back because that's hidden behind this backdrop over here. I love her backdrops too, but I don't really move it as much. I do love my studio, but it's really tiny, so I just don't bother to climb up and like take things down sometimes. But anywho, guys, welcome back. We are going to be watching more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. today. Dawn here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
So we get so excited during setup and we start to talk about the last episode. And this one's called Paradise Lost. I gotta make sure I don't snap any fingers here or anything. Not that Thanos' hand's in there, but of course that sounds really negative. I don't like how it's titled that. But a lot of things happened last time, and with Andrew, that was very, very sad. I'm glad he went back to see May.
Yes, I am
That was
too.
really sweet of him to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we hear more that Lash is the aggressive killer, although they're one now. But it wasn't Andrew, because we've seen Andrew before, and he really loves May, and he's a gentle person, and now
He is.
he's different. But I'm hoping, thinking like Daisy, that maybe, he can learn to cope and be more of his original self as Lash.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? He was very smart to come back to S.H.I.E.L.D. and say, you need to do something with me, really, because he doesn't want to do, the lashing out. But and the vaccine or that antidote didn't work for him.
Because he was in the final stages, and it's still so new that we're hoping. I know we all are. I'm kind of speaking for all of us, but hoping that it works out and he is going to be okay. I did say last time, that's a whole discussion last time, but that I feel like Andrew is the ultimate guy who has to take out Zombie Ward and gonna die during that. I know you guys are like, this is the name. We are a couple episodes ahead usually when you guys see this. I'm actually quite impressed, rambling really quick, because I notice other channels are like way ahead, because sometimes we get comments that say, oh, don't worry, there's no spoilers, they're already done with the season. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, no, we're not. We're like maybe a week or two ahead sometimes, but we're really not even far like that.
No,
and I've heard from you guys, the fans, that a lot of other people they watch are a month or two ahead, and I'm like, what? I love doing this, don't get me wrong, but that would be so nice to plan ahead and actually have stuff ready so that way there's no delays. Although we do, pretty much put up everything up on the days we say we're going to, but it's never like at the exact same time of day, which I would love to do. But just because we're a small group working on this channel and we work hard at it, we can only do so much. But eventually we'll get there, I hope, because that's amazing.
That's right.
Because then we could actually take a couple days off here and there. And again, this is so much fun, but it really does take over your life when you do YouTube. So that would be kind of cool. I was just impressed the other day. I found out. I'm like, whoa, I didn't know people were that far ahead with stuff. Because we used to get comments
they must
now
have
and
a lot
again.
of help, though.
Yeah, that say, oh, they've already finished it. I'm like, no, not even close. Like, we're usually one or two, maybe ahead. Sometimes that same week, which we've been better with, because that's always like a hectic, like, to get that up on time. But anywho, we love the other Marvel shows we're watching. And I have to say, even though I keep this one separate, every time we watch, if you guys only watch this, you won't know that, but we watch Daredevil, Luke Cage, we're watching all those other Marvel shows in release order. And I don't know why we kept this one separate. I think maybe you guys guided us and told us to do that, or I just feel like it's separate from that, because we don't have any cameo appearances from, we hear about things, but, no cameos from the other superheroes and vice versa in the series. I gotta say, this one's probably my favorite Marvel show out of everything that we watch.
I feel the same way.
Yeah,
too. I like
and you don't have to agree with me just because I'm saying it.
No,
I feel the same way, because it's just, all the characters are just so special in their own way.
It has
basically with family, it's like family.
Yeah,
most of them,
and it's like a family,
the whole mix that I like.
Ward.
An award. I know. I think even though he's a bad guy, I think it really bothered us more with Ward because we trusted him so much in the first
we
season.
loved
him. Liked him.
We loved him.
We really loved him.
Yeah,
that was
and
a shock.
that really
like
destroyed us, and we were just so angry. So we felt it. So in this one, and
Betrayal.
It also might be because we're more invested as well, because we're 3 seasons in with a whole lot more episodes than the other Marvel
yes,
shows.
it's almost double the average.
Yeah, so we're
on the
way
other
more
ones.
involved in this one, I guess. But yeah, so maybe that's why subconsciously I kept saying, okay, well, we're not going to include this one. We would talk about the other shows and be like, oh, which one do we like of those? Which, again, they're really good. They're very different from this, but this is like the ultimate mix that I love to see. We have the danger, the excitement, we have that family aspect, the comedy, the humor is like wonderful. I love the comedy and the romance. I do love that, the way that they, you know, certain characters, like you can kind of guess, but it's not predictable in many ways. Like, you know, how we were predicting all kinds of things with war, mainly war. Yeah, you screwed us up.
Yes.
But I love Fitz and Simmons, and you know Coulson is just shake and bake, and then Coulson, just the daddy agent. Like I think they're all just amazing, and we say that with love. We're not saying it like to make the dumb them down or anything. But anywho, babbling on. Paradise Lost doesn't sound good. Makes no sense. Tahiti. I know. Actually, you know, I thought Tahiti for a moment too, and now Malik is on the run. It seems like he's worried, and he is sensed that he has fear. Sorry, you get me call him Zombie War. That was the whole tangent. Why I went on that tangent. But anywho, like at the end of this season, we'll be like, oh yeah, that's his name, because we do that sometimes with our shows. But it shows you that we don't look up anything. We just rely on what you guys tell us.
That's right.
And again, we're not ignoring. It's just like a week or two ahead of what gets posted. But anywho, guys, you ready?
We're ready.
Back in the day.
I already told them no. We have to go see
Like
him.
hell we do.
We can't just ignore Daniel Whitehall.
He's an old man in a prison cell.
See, I associate Gideon as a bad name now. Because Gideon on The Mandalorian.
You didn't tell me he was a looker.
Who are you talking about?
Our guest.
Are you saying that he's here? Yes. To what do we owe this pleasure?
I felt it was time to reveal my true self.
Rah! I'm gonna eat you first.
You said you killed him.
I did.
Well, you didn't kill him hard enough. What you're looking at?
The lab is working on that question.
He has nice teeth, though. Not really.
Ward? What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, what a pain. Look what he did.
Doesn't have to get rid of that guy.
Who knows what it has planned here?
That's scary.
Tremors. You saw the future, right? You see anything else? Anything that might help us out?
This is not Ward.
Sure is creepy like Ward.
Ward's dead. So it happened.
Creepy.
But right now, Ward and this thing, they're not afraid to take what they want or kill who they want. So what's our advantage?
They're not afraid.
What did he see?
My death. So much pain.
Oh.
My killer. It was him.
It was him.
I felt it was vital. We spoke before your upcoming stone ceremony.
So once he puts the glasses on, oh, there he is.
You're first, yes?
There better be a point to this.
There's a book in your father's study, Paradise Lost.
Paradise
I
Lost.
believe you'll find it most illuminating.
Daniel, let's go.
He must have a good reason.
Oh, he thinks he no longer needs me.
Watch it
It
not
makes
be him.
sense for him to kill me as a show of power to the others.
You remind him how important you are.
This might actually set it in stone.
I'll have a scotch waiting when you're done.
You're saying these organisms ate these people?
Well, most of them in a remarkably short space of time.
She'll play a key role in this.
Well, I'm happy to hear it. How fortunate it was for all of us that I was able to find you and bring you home. Do their memories live on in you?
Why, is there something you'd like to ask them?
Is he afraid because he's going to take his memories by killing him?
So I built handprint locks into the grips.
Okay.
Great.
You're so
instead of
smart.
Shooting us,
That's right.
he'll just bludgeon us to death.
Yes.
Lincoln, USOB. Take your little boy band hips to scruff and piss off.
What a sweetheart.
Same as he ever was.
Ooh.
She in a freaking mine.
Don't move.
Oh my
You're
God.
standing on a landmine.
I did say one more step.
Holy crap.
Oh.
Wow, you really undersold Mr. Personality.
Don't keep moving, Daisy.
Ooh.
Can you hold it down?
Would have gone off her. It's gonna blow you away. Stop!
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, see? Backfired on him. Whoa.
I had to know.
What are you talking about?
Whitehall was right. We'd swap in this stone during the ceremonies. and feel for the notch.
I was like, what's he gonna do?
We do the ceremony the right way and let fate decide.
Together to the end.
He's gonna do it in a coward way too, just like his dad.
Together to the
Sacrifice
end.
him.
I've doubted that he'd ever return. You doubted me. Well,
They were wrong. My exile's over.
You'll all get what you deserve. And for those of you still having doubts.
Ooh, even has the weird squid look.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, we liked you better as Ward. Ooh, so hey.
Oh,
So they weren't that creative with the symbol.
What? Well, the woman's crazy, but she's not bad for a senior citizen.
We're not here on her behalf.
My gosh.
Shield. Shield.
Sir, gear is coming your way.
Copy that.
Whoa!
Damn.
May.
Not so fun when we take away your toys, is it?
What does he have on him? The buttons.
No, not me.
A zipper.
Oh, no.
Both were in black with a white back. No.
Ooh, I never.
Oh,
So
boy.
get him.
the hard way.
Whoa, whoa, boy.
They said he was dangerous without the powers. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh. Bam. Ah.
Good.
whoa.
Bam.
Oh. Oh crap. So
What's he doing? From the outside?
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no.
my God.
Right now.
Get out.
I give you the alien thingamajig, and you give me the
Star Lord.
That's Kree.
Looks like you're the muscles and the brains, huh? Wait, you guys aren't trying to bring him back, are you?
Of course not.
Never.
Well, this priceless artifact is yours. If you want it, just give me the damn crystal.
Not everyone deserves powers.
And you do?
Let's get out of here.
Oh, boyfriend
Is
of the
there
year
a
didn't tell
past
you how
that
his
she
last
doesn't know?
relationship ended. He nearly murdered the poor girl.
to you. For reminding me what it means to be a Malik.
I learned from the best.
She seems to care about him.
A token of appreciation for standing by
Ooh.
his side.
Oh, Paradise Lost.
I told him it was my pleasure.
It's very thoughtful.
Oh, he's like warning you. He's
Oh,
testing.
yeah.
I love you too.
See you in the morning.
Oh.
Or not, yeah.
Imagine a flock of 1,000,000 coming to peck your eyes out with their tiny little beaks.
So they were studying birds and bugs?
And all sorts of other invasive species.
He's a parasite. A parasite that retains the
Of
memories
course
of
he
the
is.
body to
Of
grow.
course.
Sounds even worse.
He was a worm to begin with. Ooh.
Is there
He's
something
just so
wrong, sir?
mad as you. Oops. We needed that.
I knew it would come back to haunt me. I just didn't think it would actually come back to haunt me.
Like literally.
You're going to tell us everything
Yeah.
you know.
The bookcase falls on him. That's his death.
So you kept it. After all these years.
She deserves to know the truth about her father. You've had this notched stone since that day at the pond.
Together to
That's
the
why he
end.
was asking about memories.
So it's just fate. And it came down to the two of us.
Oh,
Oh,
so.
the two of us.
I thought we had a deal.
You did that.
I thought we had a deal.
Nate?
What happened to together to the end, brother?
Oh, I meant every word of that.
Huh?
You just lied to my face.
He was selfish. He gets it from our father.
This is so weird.
Do what you have to.
This
Do what
needs
you
to be made right.
Do what you have to? That was easy.
Wow.
Whoa. What
Uncle
the
Ed.
heck?
Ew, oh, breathing- oh no, killing her?
Oh, killing her.
Oh my god, how messed up.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh my
Sure.
god, I thought she was gonna be so cool. Like, oh, now I'm sad.
So I got in the car. I don't know why the hell she got in with me.
Drunk driving.
We ended up wrapped around the telephone pole.
But someone on our team is gonna die.
I know, because when she kept seeing that vision, I was like, we kept seeing S.H.I.E.L.D, right? Hopefully it's not Yo-Yo over the cross.
God.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The seatbelt. Ooh, how smart. That's not
Oh,
good.
come on, come on.
Oh, wow.
He's gonna use him to get through. No!
Oh, no.
Oh, I will hate you.
Why did Daisy just say this?
Oh, come on. No, 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 no.
Oh, good.
Oh, nice.
Oh, ooh, don't rip off his hand.
Oh, his own hands. His own hands.
Oh, my God.
Ooh,
Gonna
ouch.
punch himself?
No, I hate this.
What's he laughing for? Oh, he's just gonna make some
Whoa, ouch. Whoa.
Jerk.
Oh my gosh.
How can you get the thrusters going though?
Ooh.
Daisy, come in. Kira's taking control of the plane. We need...
No!
Oh my God.
You put together the Secret Warriors Initiative for a reason. We both know we gotta do something.
Joey. Yeah.
Let's call them in.
Oh.
Sacrifice is never easy, but we have balanced the scales today. Together to the end.
Ah,
that was insane.
Oh,
What?
oh my gosh. It's
Now, did his daughter say that together to the end? Because he's like living in those people that he absorbed or whatever, right? Because he kind of absorbed her. We've seen different ways that they die, but it's kind of similar. So I think he absorbed at least part of her. Because she still has some flesh on her. She started losing flesh around her face, unless it was just her
and
falling
like gives
down.
the parasite to her, and she instantly dies.
Yeah. So he's the parasite, and he has that virus, whatever it is, in him, and gives it to other people. Because at first I was like, and I think that was the intention. I'm like, is he French kissing her? Because that just made it way weirder.
That's what I thought.
Because
I know, I'm like, heck.
I know he's not the brother fully, but yeah, and I was like, but he is him in that moment, and he switches up to be it again, and I was like, that's kind of like her uncle, and I'm like, that's weird. But I really had no idea that he was going to kill her. Did you?
I didn't
Not at all.
think
I
so.
thought it was
No,
going to be
I thought
Malik.
Yeah, me too. I mean, that was the whole like build up there. Where I was like,
That's
okay,
what
well,
he saw.
it's
He
him.
saw a vision of himself dying.
And that's bad because now he's still going to die because, as we know, you can't alter reality, but I still think it can be. So I'm hoping that no one on the team dies. So do you guys have any theory on who could possibly die?
I don't want to think about it.
Lincoln.
Not that they hinted towards anything, but I have like a weird, which is probably not even close. But I'm curious what, if you guys have any inkling, any kind of idea whatsoever.
I'm thinking Lincoln.
Yeah.
I don't want.
I know because he just confessed to her. I don't ever see Fitz and Simmons like.
I hope not, because I mean, anyone else will make me mad.
I mean, I'm trying to think of
like any characters will really make me upset.
But we keep seeing in the ship Yo-Yo's necklace, so I'm like,
so that's another person.
she's
So
kinda new, so
my crazy theory, which makes no sense at all, but Malik now is so upset because here he's in this cult forever, and he was always a coward, and he was making excuses why it was okay to sacrifice his brother. So now he lost his daughter, who he really loved as well, if not more than his brother, because look what he did to him. So I wonder if he'll somehow, he'll help the agents and kind of be like an agent himself, and that's what Daisy saw. Because he saw his death, but he looked like he was in a room, and she saw someone in space explode. So the only thing I can guess is Yo-Yo. I hope not Yo-Yo. And it probably isn't even that, because I think they're just two separate things.
And it better not be
That would be
May.
far-fetched.
I mean, May's been really fighting.
I was hoping
this.
not. Yeah.
I'm gonna label everyone because I wouldn't be happy with anyone going. Because it definitely cannot be Coulson.
No.
What do you think,
It definitely
Mom?
cannot be May.
I don't think
you
so.
said May. You were kind of worried. I mean, you never know. We don't know anything.
Yeah.
So
I mean, she's been.
I just hope not May. Any of them, but May.
That scares me. I have no
Yeah.
clue. The only
Me
other
neither.
person I could think of is Lincoln, right?
That's the only person
Yeah,
I'm thinking
yeah.
of, only because he just confessed to Daisy, like it was you either tell me what's going on or we're done, kind of thing. And just when they, it finally came out, and now they're on a clean slate. There's always got
That's right. There's always something like that.
Like him sacrificing himself in some way for the better of the team. And I don't know. I really hope none of them go. I really like all the characters so much. I keep looking
she's wrong.
on Netflix on the main group that you always see every time you click on an episode. It shows you the main group standing in like a gray warehouse type area or something. I'm looking at all of them, and I'll be so upset if any of them go. Like, I love Mac. I think the people who, all of them though. I mean, like, if Fitz and Simmons go, I'm going to be so mad and done. And that's what I always say when I don't see characters die. May and Coulson, Daisy, that group there, that's like the original main group. Yeah. But I would hate to see Mac go, and who else is new? Hunter and Bobby are not in the picture right now.
They're gone.
So Lincoln and Mac, and I really like them. And Mac has been around a lot longer now than Lincoln, so I don't know. I wouldn't want any of them to go, but you just never know. So hopefully it's someone we don't really know that's on the team, but I think she means the main team, not like extended family team.
I don't know. And Coulson just took a big hit, man.
He sure did.
That guy really hit him bad.
Yeah.
My bet is on Lincoln.
Yeah. I hope we just see weird, or
she's just completely wrong.
Hopefully they can alter the future, because I know Fitz is saying it's already set, but maybe they can change it because it's still misunderstood. I mean, like talking in their universe, and even though it is our universe, you know what I mean? Like we don't know anything about time travel yet. We can break it apart as much as we want, but there's still so many variables, and we won't know until we actually try it someday.
Sure, that's right.
But so who knows? I'm hoping that they could actually alter the future somehow.
Why was Yo-Yo's necklace inhuman
there? That actually worries me a little bit now, too, because Yo-Yo had that necklace, and she kind of had a friendship with Mac. So somehow maybe he ends up going into space or something, and she gives him his necklace. That's another crazy... I don't know.
Oh, no.
Stop it, Dawn. I'll be so mad. No. Or it could just be word I wasn't part of the original team. Oops, and he could die out in space.
That would be good.
Or it could be totally someone else who just had a cross necklace on.
I know, but why show that? Just to throw us off.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
But anywho, so I was very shocked about it doing that to Gideon's daughter. That was insane to see that. Else. I thought she was going to be an epic character that was going to take over Malik's position.
Mm-hmm.
And
definitely.
That
was
right
it. To the last minute. Like, do what you have to do. She's telling it, and
it was even like
her father.
And
now
if
her father was a coward, you don't say that to your father.
Oh my God, no.
He's nothing but good to you.
Wow.
But it shows how much of a faithful follower, because she was brought up in that same way with her dad.
Right.
That even it said like, "Oh, look how faithful she is," like kind of hinting to Gideon about it. And it was just amazing. I was shocked because it really threw me off. And when Gideon started asking, "Oh, well, what do you remember? Oh, is there a reason why? How about you just ask me?" And I was like, we didn't know at that moment, but I guess a lot of people probably watching kind of guess that, of course, the brother, we were seeing memories of what happened in the past, that something happened with him and he was a sacrifice. But I wasn't really thinking that at that moment. I was like, oh, what about their father or someone else? I'm like, what happened? Like, so I didn't really know, but I didn't think, oh my God, he did actually sacrifice a brother in that moment. But
I was always wondering, where was his brother all along? Where has his brother been all along? And I thought maybe he perished years ago following Whitehall. He seemed like dragging that scene when they were at his cell, and he's kind of like second guessing a little bit. Should we be going with Whitehall? Should we not? Should we, he was it looked like he was kind of torn, but no, he was just a follower of Gideon. He just did whatever Gideon said, and Gideon completely blindsided him there. Yeah.
What a coward. And not only that, but to make a deal and still act like it's okay and to trick him to getting the stone. So this guy's been around for a while then. They're making sacrifices to bring him back or whatever. So it's been in his family for a long time, which we knew, but to actively sacrifice someone to give him a chance to live, like, that's insane.
And for Gideon to turn it around, well, I brought you back. I tried so hard to get you back.
I know, suck up. So he'll survive. Wow, what an episode. So this was really good. Oh my God, like I was just shocked about the daughter. I did not see that happening. I really saw her as a long character, as staying for a while and taking over Gideon's place. And I actually kind of feel bad for her. I mean, again, they're doing a bad thing. They're all blindly following this monster, but And Ward, again, like, amazing actor for sure. Like, to play this role, I actually see him as this it character. And when he goes into the room and everyone's kind of scoffing, like, oh, Ward? And I'm like, oh, yeah. You know, like, I had a moment of, like, you don't forget. But you're like, yeah, because he's so good at playing, like, oh, the awesome teammate in the first season. Then, oh, he's actually, this is the true Ward. He's the actual bad guy, murderer. And now he's this it monster. And it's just like, what? And he really does play those roles. Like, he seems like a different person.
Yes, he does. Wow.
Yeah, and he took over that whole room. Malik didn't even finish his sentence, and he just walked right in.
Yep.
Yeah,
intimidating. So, anyways, like, I'm glad that Lincoln spoke out and he was honest with Daisy. I think he is a good person. He just struggles. I mean, people have anger issues.
Absolutely. And you know what? He was an alcoholic.
Either.
That's right.
Yeah, because
he did confess, and finally it came out.
Yeah. So I'm happy he did that. So fingers crossed. I'm just overthinking what might happen, what Daisy saw. Holy crap, I'm so scared. But anywho, until next time. Please survive, everyone. We love you guys. Please ring that bell. Please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys. Fingers crossed, arms crossed. Everyone survive, please.
Did you see me? I was so intense with that crash.
Oh my God! Yes.
You're gonna start ripping sleeves off like Hulk because they're so freaked out. This is for Mac, and this is for Meg.